load and do all the fancy work. But okay, the Texas X shooting, the man that shot his the lady's ex-husband. Okay, so much controversy going around it. People like, oh well, it's not self-defense. He murdered him, and well, he stepped back and then fired. The guy wasn't advancing. Okay, this happened on the 5th of November. It's almost been a month. And we know things here and there, here and there, here and there, and it's slowly trickling down. Okay, so start off. Okay, start off. The wife and the husband got a divorce 6 years ago. She got a divorce from him because he was violent and aggressive, and she had to take out a restraining order on him and order of protection. Okay, so she has a valid restraining order against him because he's violent. Uh, the house they were at, that was also a business. The business owner and the homeowner had a trespass on him because he had shown up previously and started shit. So, okay, he's on a property that he legally can't be on because of a court order. There's a there's a felony. Uh, he's within 50 feet of a woman that he has a protective order against, meaning there's a second felony. Okay. He admits, fully admits that he knows or believes the kid is at the other house, which is the mom's house. The mom's house, or the kid's grandmother. Okay, the kid's grandmother is considered third party. She is the third party because in this has already come out. The mom and dad, because of the protective order, in the custody order, the child must be dropped off at a third party and picked up when she leaves or when he leaves. That way it protects them. Okay, there it is. So that's why the kid was there. She wasn't hiding the kid. He knew exactly where the kid was. He said that he knew where the kid was. He was just there to intimidate. He got in her face. He jabbing at her, starting all kinds of shit. He knows full well that he is there illegally. Two separate restraining orders against him. He's he's on protected property in the middle of Texas. Okay, so he's there illegally. He's attacking people. He's yelling at people. He's threatening people. In Texas, a homeowner or a business owner or an employee can draw a firearm if they are defending their property or their business. That's what the owner did. Went in, got his gun. He's protecting his place. He's protecting the people there. He's protecting the employees. He's protecting the women, the children, everything. That's legal. Okay. The ex-husband jumps up, gets in his face, says, use it or I'm going to take it and kill you with it. I'm going to use it on you. That's now he's got two felonies for trespassing, breaking the court orders. Now he's threatening to kill people or injure or maim, serious damage, threatening with a firearm. And that right there is grounds. Then he grabs the gun. When he grabs the gun, the guy fires it into the ground. He fired it into the ground. The guy got pissed and spun him around and threw him. Okay, now if you watch the video closely, he takes a step with his left leg. That means he is advancing on the man with the gun. The man with the gun fires twice. The guy falls back and dies. He was shooting an advancing threat, a threat that had already threatened to kill him or injure him greatly. That is self-defense. It is literally written into two laws, two separate firearm laws, that is self-defense. People aren't seeing it. They're like, well, he he shot him for no reason. Okay, this guy has a history of violence. Two people have protective orders against him because he has caused trouble before. And now he's like, oh, well, I'm just going to go onto this property, ignore them telling me to leave. He's going to completely ignore that. Then he's going to attack people physically. He broke several laws, state laws, federal laws, all kinds of laws. It's just ridiculous. It makes no sense that people are like, it's not self-defense because he had stepped back. Well, he was thrown back. Now, the aggressor, the ex who got shot, is between the man and his home/business. Now he is blocking the path, and he can't run away. He's got no place to go. Because now there's a person in the vehicle behind him. Well, technically two, because the woman, the man's wife, new wife, admitted that they had another guy with them. Okay, so now he's got a woman and a guy behind him who are taking sides with the ex-husband, and he's got the ex-husband in front of him who's already threatened to take the gun and use it against him. Okay, now he's got three people against him. And, okay, well, what's he supposed to do? Oh, police are on the way, because the ex said that he called the cops. Okay, if he called the cops, why weren't they there? Because they already admit that he called the cops beforehand. There's cops going to the one house, and then there's going to be cops coming to that house. And then after the shooting, they're like, oh, call the cops, call the cops. I thought you already said that the cops were on the way. He was only there to intimidate his ex and the people there. That's all he wanted to do, was intimidate them. That's why he showed up aggressively. That's why he showed up and instantly started threatening people. It's a case closed. Case closed. Well, they have to indict him for murder. Somebody who's not allowed on your property comes onto your property, assaults you physically, and threatens to kill you, then actually attacks you trying to take your weapon or your self-defense tool, as it were. They do that, and somehow they're the victim. No, that's not how this works. That's not how self-defense works. Look at Kyle Rittenhouse. He got railroaded. He was attacked. People were actually attacking him, and he shot. This guy showed the restraint to fire a warning shot into the ground and at the guy's feet. And the guy still attacked him and then tried to take the firearm from him. Texas has better laws than Wisconsin on this. Yet people are like, well, that's murder. That's manslaughter at least. No, it's not. Somebody who's not allowed to be there, attacking people that he's protected against by a court order, you can't be siding with him. I mean, the guy's an abusive ex-husband, and now his new wife, who isn't even related to any of these kids, is trying to take custody of these kids, saying that the mother, the grandmother, the uncle, the aunt, none of them are good choices for parents because they're violent and they're murderers. What? Your new husband, who is the father of the kid, showed up to physically attack his ex-wife into intimidating her, and you're siding with him, saying that he's the greatest man in the world? No. You're like, oh, well, the guy who shot him used to be married to a judge, and he cheated. Okay, what the fuck does that have to do with it? What does his private life or his ex-wife have to do with this? It makes no sense. Oh, I was in a car accident, but the person who hit me used to have a bus. So? That what? That's all in the past. He cheated on his wife. Oh well, he cheated on his wife. They got divorced. Okay, now he's divorced. Well, his ex is a judge, and so what? She's not the judge. Oh well, um, he cheated, and this is he cheated on his wife. That makes it murder. What? What? I mean that's such a stupid thing to bring into this. I mean, ever hear anything so stupid it gives you Forrest Whitaker eye? I mean, what the hell? And this is the ex-husband's new wife putting all this info out. Like, oh, he cheated on his wife with this other person, and then they got a divorce, and now the judge is this or that. It makes no sense. It doesn't even matter. The guy literally the guy literally was there committing 2 felonies and then attacked, making it a third felony. And you're going, well, the guy that shot him was married to a judge. Who the fuck cares? I don't care if he was married to Barney. It makes no sense. It's not even part of the argument. And the whole point is she had a restraining order against him. He was on a property that he was trespassed from by the court. The guy who owns the property has a protective order against him because he had trespassed before and was violent. And then while he was attacking these people, he literally said he was going to take the firearm and use it against them. And then he tried the whole, well, he spun him around and he pushed him into the center of the yard. He shouldn't have shot. Well, no, he spun him around and threw him into the center of the yard with 2 people behind him, the guy in front of him blocking his, way into the house. And then he took a step. Literally, he spun him around and he took a step towards him and he got laid the fuck out. That's plain and simple. Plain and simple. You continue the attack and you are the aggressor. You get laid the fuck out. Texas law. That's Texas law. That's Arizona law. That's law in a lot of states. Well, a lot of the good states, anyways. Try to pull that stuff in California. Hell, just looking at a gun or buying bullets is a murder charge, unless you're a felon. But oh well. But seriously, you can't call it murder when the person attacking you is trying to take your gun. That's bullshit. That's just bullshit. Let's see.